Oh, alrighty. Hello, hello. Hey, Cornelius. How you doing? Hey, Iceni. Gathers, thank you very much for the follow. How's everybody doing? I'll be with you all shortly. I've just had to shove a stick up my nose, as one does. Going out to see some friends later on, so we're just doing some COVID tests just to be on the safe side before we go out later. So I thought I'd stick that up my nose before I started streaming. So, yeah. And you're gonna have to excuse me. I'm gonna actually for the first time ever, do a Lionheart and have to eat on stream. As everyone doing on their Saturdays. Ah, so muggy. No, but muggy. Right, let's just do our shout out in Discord. Let's hope it opens the right window this time. I'd set it all up this morning just to make sure it was all running, and for some reason it opened on my second screen, which I have in portrait at the weirdest resolution ever. So that was fun. There we go. Right, No Man's Sky Prism update. Prism brings a vast array of new features. Full deal to that. The universe is more vivid and beautiful, and more beautiful than ever, with a number of new rendering technologies. Fancy. Caves and the appearance of distant stars being enhanced. Many more creatures, including low-flying fauna, now be ridden and adopted as companions. Amazing. Freighter base can now be transferred, and crafting components can be researched on the anomaly. Light beat tracks can now be played anywhere and shared with other travellers. Game's working hard to improve and expand on Sky. We hope you enjoy. Excellent. That all sounds fantastic. Game. We're going to do a brand new one. Because it's been a long time since... I say a long time. Let's see. Does Steam tell me when I last played? Probably not. See, that's not got the right number of hours on it, because it says I've only played 28 hours. But I've played... I'm sure I got well over 100 hours when the game first came out. I wonder what's happened there, then. Who knows? Right, we'll do a normal one as well. Don't want to try permadeath just yet, and survival I seem to remember being tricky. I don't know the different bits and pieces of the game yet. We'll leave as is. Right. Excuse any crunching or munching you may hear. Just me eating some foods. Yo Sushi, California. Begin initialization. Yes. Yes, please. Well, it's gonna be a bit messy. I can tell. Oh, but this is looking like a good good planet, like we've landed on solid. Cold? We like the cold, so that's fine. Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational.
User initialization sequence complete.
Excellent. Okay. Ah, got teriyaki sauce everywhere.
Falling.
Probably should pay attention to that rather than food, otherwise I'll freeze to death. Okay, so we need to perform a scan to find sodium. Excellent. Scanner is critically damaged. Scanner is a personal surface radar device. It releases a high energy pulse that reveals any critical survival resources in the immediate areas. Technology is damaged. Fantastic. To repair it, we need some ferrite dust. Cool. Right. Put the teriyaki sauce down.
Thermal protection falling.
Alrighty. Okay. So, let's find some... That's pure ferrite, but I'm pretty sure we can't mine that yet. We need an advanced laser. Excellent. What about here? Here we go. Ferrite dust. Okay, one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to change my field of view because I feel like I'm very, very, very close to the... There we go, let's... I'm up to 100, yeah. Restart required to take effect? Are you kidding me? The field of view? No, that's already done it. Weird, okay. Not sure what that was about then. Right, we need more ferrite dust. Getting real cold. I might be starting to freeze and taking damage. Good night. Get into this cave, can I warm up? There we go. We're just going to warm up for a sec. Hey, Rathi. Wearing with the track... I'll try that again. 1, hi. How you doing? 2, I'm having some... it's some Yo Sushi California rolls. I had to pop down to Tesco this morning, so I picked them up. Yeah, crispy California rolls from Yo Sushi that they had. And, yeah, they're pretty... They're pretty... Let me tipping it all over my hand. Pretty tasty. Ah, it's crumbling! Quick! Oh. Nom nom nom. Those are really good. Ah, yeah, sorry, I'm doing a Lionheart today. We're eating on stream. But, got a busy old day today. I'm going up to London, or London Way, a bit later with some friends, to have a couple of drinks for a friend's birthday. It'll be lovely. It'll be the first time actually I'll have seen him in person. I think for I actually can't remember how long it's been. Genuinely. Actually, I tell a lie. I think I saw him about a month and a half ago, maybe. But yeah, it's just it's kind of a surreal thing to kind of start going out and meeting people. But we're all being you know, taking precautions and things. And most of us have already had like one jab. I've actually got my second one next week, but we've all done COVID tests this morning. In fact, I'm just waiting for mine to finish up. Did that before I came on stream. Didn't think you'd really want to see me shoving a COVID swab up my nose. Or maybe you do. That's fine. Alright. We've got enough ferrite dust now to try this out. Doing pretty good, just recovering from processing UCAS results. Recovering from processing UCAS results. Pretty great. How did it all go, Hathy? I'm fingers crossed. It sounds like, doing pretty great. That you had great results come in, which is excellent news, obviously. Yeah, they are rotating factors. I'm just gonna have another one quickly while we've still got some cold protection. Ah. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, good. Sorry to hear that, Cornelius. Hopefully things will change for the better real soon. But I feel your frustration because I've had a similar thing with an ongoing. I'm just hiding this cave where it's warm. Similar thing with an ongoing knee issue that basically no one's really been prepared to take the time to look at it, and they just pass me off from physio to physio, to the point where I've even had physios go, yeah, there's nothing we can do here now, and we need to refer you for something else, but then it just kind of stalls out. So some days are better than others, but like last night I was just walking up the stairs and it twinged, and now I can't walk properly today. It's great. But to be fair, I need to start doing more of the exercises that I was doing on it. In a bit of a lax couple of weeks, so hopefully that will help get me to where I need to get to. London. Oh, mentally working. Of course you do. Of course you do. And of course it's been super busy processing all the UCAS results. But yeah, hopefully now with all that done, that's all good. So it's giving good news. That's fantastic. Have you seen that there've been? Do you think this year you've had more people being accepted than other years? I know they were saying on the news that with the results coming out, a lot of them were, very, very high marks, which is great. But equally, I guess that's going to mean that potentially there's going to be more that are looking to then go on to university or look for acceptance at universities, and I guess in some cases, having to turn people away. I don't know, but yeah, that's good that it's all been positive, at least from your side, which is good. Hey Dan, how you doing? How are we going? Right, we need to go into our multi-tool and repair. Ah, I've got teriyaki on my hand. Excellent. And now I can scan and look for sodium. Where are you? There we go. We've got a sodium-rich plant. Excellent. Now we can recharge our hazard protection unit. That's sodium. Wunderbar. Right, we're all good now. Having fun. And what the hell are you? Some kind of space. Oh. Okay. Yes, not much clearing was done. That's good. University of Nottingham has some places, but they were definitely more they're more A stars than A's than usual, and A's than usual. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is, isn't it? I mean, the fundamental thing is, trying to get as many people into their higher education places and the university places as possible, right? That fit the criteria. So that's brilliant. Funny enough, we're actually doing some work for the university, or at work. We're doing some work at work for the University of Nottingham. Words, Harry. Not Nottingham. It's Newcastle. But I saw the N, so who knows? But yeah, it's just funny actually having those kind of conversations. Take me back to my university days. Maybe COVID helped less partying. I think so, Isini. I think, probably all had a bit of a helping hand, a helping hand in some ways, I guess, and not so much in others. I guess because obviously the socialising aspect of it was difficult, and you know, it's kind of a core part of the experience to some degree. What is this orb, and can I get in it? Right. Use the jetpack. Okay, so we can go this way. And how far off is it? Not a ways. Okay, so we have to go for a bit of a run. Yeah, I mean, I bet the lecturers were happy overall because, you know, less distractions, less people turning up. Or spaceship. Got this funky ring going around the planet, which is awesome. I have to fly up and have a look at that asteroid belt. And I like the clouds. The clouds are real funky. I want to know what these things are, but I'm struggling to remember what the scan button is. And I don't want to press the wrong thing in case it all goes funky. Ooh, what's that? Don't know, but let's collect it. That was half the fun of this game. From memory, playing it last time, was just all the funky things. And like that, now I've got a jetpack surge. Awesome. It's like a dinosaur. Look at him. Hey, buddy. How does one scan? Where's me? It's a local scan, but I don't have the inspector. Look, it's a little Stegosaurus type creature in space, crossed with like an armadillo. Hey, friend. How you doing? Hey. Oh, offer food. Yes. Come back. Ah, creature pellets required. Wonder if we can tame him. He will be our very best friend. Or some kind of space pack mule, maybe. There's bigger ones. Minus 52C. Barbecue weather. Exactly. We'll just pop barbecue out. We'll fire up the ship's thrusters, and we'll just cook off that. I mean, it's obviously it's an inhabited world. We've got ships flying over. There must be a spaceport somewhere. So at least we've crashed. Ah! Oh god! Ow! Well, that's what happens, kids, when you don't look where you're where you're going, and you lose your footing, and you fall into a deep dark hole. What the feck is this? Yeah, we've got these pods like everywhere on this planet. I wonder what they are. Maybe when we fix the scanner, we'll find out. Right. First of all, press beacon. Cam has frozen. Let's move it over to broadcast then, because I don't know why this happens. On some games, it just seems to really struggle. Just coming in via the Camlink one. Pretty weird. But never mind, let us turn it on and off again. See. Come on, little camera. You gonna play ball? Buggy. Lot. Okay, it's picked up there. Picked up there. There we go. Right, we're back. Let's see if that stays put. Okay, right. Back. Another crunchy roll. It's come with these little crunchy, like, those crispy, crunchy, caramelized onion bits. Oh, so good. I can't remember where I first went and had them, but it was somewhere that I went to and they like, had them as an option to like put on your salad. Beautiful. Right. Vessel 16 emptied. Cause, sentinel intervention, deliberate transfer. Someone's been tampering with our data logs. Yeah, let's broadcast, why not? What's the worst that can happen? He says. Okay. How's the ship looking? How buggered are we? Intermittent, you say? Well, that's not good. Ah, and the thrusters are offline. Of course they are. Pulse engine, offline also. Fantastic. I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, and no sense of a before. But the ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls seem to react to my touch, or at least that of my exosuit. I'm not dead yet, and this ship has a lifeline out to the stars. Read the log. Unavailable. Substituting data. Exosuit connected. Suggestion pilot should perform maintenance. Select desired repair path. Cool. We can do that. They were good. Okay. Pulse engine critically damaged. That's what we need for space and atmospheric flight propulsion. Okay, so we need some metal plating and a hermetic seal. Okay. Yeah, how buggered are we? Somewhere between France in June 1940 and Germany in 1945. Indeed, Dan. Indeed. I like how it just said, we're not dead yet. Right. Metal plating. Hermetic seal. Dihydrogen jelly. Of course. And pure ferrite. Let's see what we can find then. First of all, how the hell do we make metal plating? Excellent, we can already make it because we need it from ferrite dust. Okay. So we've got metal plating. There we go. Right, let's bonk that on there. And then what else do we need? Yes, yes, we know it's cold out. And hermetic seal. How doth one createth hermetic keth sealeth? In fact, if I look on this, come on. Hydrogen jelly, dihydrogen. It's not yet time to start panicking, probably. Exactly. We're gonna be fine. Oh right. I need to go back on. This like starting bit and the tutorial bit here has definitely changed a bit. It didn't used to be quite so in depth and detailed when I last played. It was very much figure it out and hopefully you'll be fine. And I think there were less broken components last time as well. Request assistance. Here we go. Recommendation. Salvage planetary chart from distress beacon cache. Okay, and then we can find a hermetic seal. Fantastic. Alright. We'll just hop back out of the ship then. Go over to our little distress beacon over here. Bob's your uncle. I request a hermetic CLF. Should we play? Close to 2050. True. Just a tad. Okay. Planetary chart. Then E. Plot a route.
Navigational data received.
That's cool. So before it would just like ping out itself rather than giving you the chart data. That's quite a cool thing. You can collect that separately and use that as and when needed. Awesome. And there's a point over there. The coded coordinates we can go to. Oh, you said I feel so old. Because we are old, Dan. It's fine. These glowy things. Eve marrow bowl. I don't know what you are, but I want you. Go and have a little look-see. Ooh. Spinning cubes. Navigation data. Ooh. Oh, it's buzzing over again. Is the sound alright, by the way, for peeps? Is it too loud, not loud enough? Let me know. Turning it down a bit on my headset because it's a little loud for me, but if it's coming through alright in stream, that's okay. Yeah, good for me. Okay, cool.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Oh, good. There's a blizzard coming. There's a hole in the ground when you need one. Up here, hopefully. Oh. The storm is coming. There's a cave. Maybe. Let's get in that. Oh god. Oh, it's very small hole.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Yeah, let's. I don't think we're out of the cold here. We're not. Get down this little gap. There we are. If we stay right here, we're fine. I don't think there's a crouch button. Just wait for the storm to go by. Everything's fine. Sounds fine. Never played this. I'm sure it's a good balance. As long as it's... There are some bits in here where it does make some quite... It's a bit like Elite in some ways. Elite Dangerous. There are some bits where it will just make a really loud, like, space thonk sound. It's very good. It's very... the sound design of the game is very good. But, yeah, it can be quite loud. It's still stormy outside. So just tuck back into our little. Let's see where we go to. But yeah, as long as you're not being deafened by it and you can hear me all right, then good. It looks pretty stormy up there. It looks like it might be moving. Nope. Take a seat. At least if we hide here, we can kind of see when it clears up a bit. Keep stock of sodium, oxygen, etc. on you for refueling your ship and HP. Yes, thank you, Icenia. I will do. I think we're all right on. We've got some sodium. Yeah, some sodium, and haven't got an awful lot of oxygen, so we need to find some O2, which I think I saw some plants out nearby. Maybe. O2 there. How far off is that? Not far at all. Okay, so we can go for that, or there's even some up here that we can go for. There we go. Storm is clearing. Right, I did get one other thing. Tesco's from the Yo Sushi line while I was there. These chicken katsu bites. Look, pretty yummy. Gonna focus on it. What? Probably not. But yeah, chicken katsu bites. We're gonna try them. Right, the storm's clearing, so let's go and get some oxygen. Bit of O2. Yes, yes. to get some condensed carbon, so that's useful later on as well. Ooh, an O2 plant. Go and get this one as well. I don't know what these like big old pillars are, but they seem to be all over the place. Whether or not they're naturally occurring geographical features. Oh, what's that? Shiny off my head. Oh, ow! Is that a plant that got me? It was. Rude. For that, you shall die, and I shall turn you into O2. Right, should have enough now to. There we are. Recharge that. Beautiful. Okay, right. Back to the task at hand. In fact, I think K is auto run. There we go. Run, little spaceman, run. Cat soup, exactly. Exactly that. Actually, funny story. When I was working with KFC here in the UK, doing some of their app and website stuff. We were based out of their head office in Woking, which is what, maybe half an hour ish out of London. It's kind of like a commuter town. I'm gonna run around this big floating guy because I don't know what he is yet. I don't know if he's friend or foe. But yeah, when we used to go up there, we used to go up on the train, and we'd spend the day working up there, and we'd go out for lunch. And there was a really cool Japanese food place there called Kokoro. And the first couple of times we went in there, one of my friends, without meaning to, just completely hashed saying katsu and said katshu. So from then on, it was always, do you want to go out and get some katshu? Or it would just be, it would divulge even further in, or even less, to just being a message sent on like WhatsApp or something, which would just be a cat emoji and a shoe emoji. Brilliant. Let's see if we can get this lid off without sending this sauce everywhere. Hey BR, how you doing? Thanks for bopping the bot. Right. Yeah. Yum. That's some good katsu. Right there. Okay, that's really good. Can recommend. The kind of they've breaded. It's more of a chicken like breaded coating rather than the katsu like breadcrumb coating that they normally put on in the restaurant. But I guess that's probably to make it eat better for longer. But those are really nice. They're like little chicken katsu strips. Oh, it's to dip it in. Yeah, that's a really good sauce. Lovely. Right, okay. Into this strange compartment, please.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Love Office. I know it's it's always good fun. Always a bit of fun. Hey BR, we're doing good, thank you. How are you? Were you up early and working this morning, or were you off this week? I forget. I feel like you were off. Did you have a nice line in that case? A nice lazy Saturday, I hope. I was off sick Friday and in a day. Oh man, that sucks. How are you feeling today? I hope you're feeling better. Hope you've got a nice, easy, relaxing day ahead of you, so that you don't have to do too much. Excellent. I can barely understand this language, or it's been corrupted. It ain't working quite right. Something about being behind something in the fabricator. Might be of use. Visor is damaged. Ah, can't find ship. Excellent. So I think this is where we get the visor. Allows us to scan things through the visor and like, inspect stuff. No blues, so F1 is. Excellent. Excellent. A relaxing day and some F1 gaming. Beautiful. Whoever it was that led me here, whoever left this, perhaps they have found themselves in a situation like we now. Maybe. Maybe we're not the first to awaken on an unknown planet with no memory of what was before and barely clinging to life with just this exosuit for company. That wasn't when we got the visor, but it's the visor. Is the visor from the fabricator, maybe? Maybe we get that. We'll make that later. I forget. Anything in here that we can take? And now begins the loot goblining. Okay. Ah, here we go. So we did have the analysis visor. Fantastic. Right, so we need some carbon nanotubes. We can do that. First of all, we'll install that. And then, yep, okay, so I think we can make some of those if we get enough carbon. Right. On the hunt for some carbon then.
Ground protection falling.
Must have been a great drinking session. Your character had to wake up in that state. Yeah, I mean, like, literally the hangover of the century, right? To wake up and not know anything of before. But also, I mean, if you woke up that hungover, I mean, you'd still be, like, drunk, right? And I guess that's why we're able to move about and, you know, feel fine. You know, our character's not saying they've got a splitting headache or anything, but... Can you tell me what you are, bud? Right. Ooh. Ow! Oh, I need a hazmat gauntlet for that. Cool, that's a new feature that I'm not in before. Ah, I'm poisoned! And here endeth the story. Oh, wow, loads of hydrogen crystals. Can I just thank you? Because we will need these later. So, best to grab some of these now. Charge our weapon. Dense carbon. Yeah. Right, over here. Advanced mining laser required. God dang it. But I'm pretty sure these are little carbon bits that we can take. I need to get the advanced mining laser for that one. Ooh. To be fair, I mean, we could shoot some of these things because they're all carbon-based life forms. I'm pretty sure. Ooh, what's that down there? Box. Pretty sure I just saw a shadow of something flying above us, so also cool. I don't remember there being lots of flying things in before, so. Aha. What have we got in here? Aha! A load more carbon. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think that needs to be a Millie emote someday. The Loot Goblin, definitely. Definitely. Hey, Demon. How you doing? Just checking in before work. I don't know if they support crossplay yet on On PS4. I'll have to have a look. Oh, it does have crossplay. There you are. I've seen he's on it already. There we go then. It does support crossplay. We'll have to give it a go then, Demon, and see what we can do then with some crossplay. Because I've only really ever played it in depth solo. I played a couple of times briefly when they first added the multiplayer aspects to the game, but yeah, other games took its place, unfortunately. You thought one of these guys might just like see me running about on the planet, like radio down, see if I'm alright, offer me a lift maybe. But no. Ow. Bad plant. It's a exosuit. Eat exosuit world out there. If you've got one, you're fine. Or something. Floating all over the place. Quite a cool planet it's generated for us to start on. All the funky background music going on and sounds of the creatures inhabiting it. Yeah, last year I think they added it. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, so I mean it's probably been about a year since I played it last. And I know there's been, or maybe longer, and I know there's been several updates since then. And even when I played it before, I didn't really get an awful lot through the new stuff they'd added. Like all the base building stuff is still quite new to me. I didn't really get a chance to do an awful lot other than setting up like the first like space bridge element that you get from it. This some wheat. Look at those big things. Right. Okay. Let's first of all bump our hazard protection up. And then can we... we need to create... And she's on these 5 more carbon. Okay. Oh, carbon. Where are you? I don't really want to have to kill or try killing one of these little things. But I might need to. It's a space world out here. Good Samaritans are so 1st century BC, yeah. Great. Hey, buddy. Oh, you've got a child. I can't kill you. You've got a child. I'm not that heartless. Hazard protection. Oh. I know you can convert condensed carbon down in a refiner, but I don't think we've unlocked that part of the tutorial yet. Shooting plants and trees. Yeah, I mean, the problem is these aren't really the plants that I can extract from. And it's a pretty barren land out here. Unfortunately. Anyone see a tree? Ow. Hey B, how you doing? How goes it? Oh, let's see, there's the big... Oh, there's little ones here. Oh, I can't bring myself to do it. Alright, no one's looking. It's fine. He's in a better place now. That even give me carbon? It didn't even give me carbon! Oh, God! I'm a murderer for no reason. I'm sorry, little creature hop along thing. I'm sure some of them used to give carbon before. We just won't talk about that, it's fine. Have super glue stuck to my fingers, but other than that... Oh, no! Have you got some of like the dissolving fluid for it? If not, what's it? Nail varnish remover is good for taking it off. Thanks, Demon. All I know is that I got a few worlds first discovered by me, so that's nice. Don't know much. Yeah, so from what I understand, because even in solo, you can have the game open up where you might bump into other players, I think, but it's still incredibly dispersed, and because it's all procedurally generated. Like I'll have a handful of planets that are first discovered by me in the game as well, but I can't say that I've ever come back across them having started a new game and just organically happened across them. I don't know if there's a way to find out where all of yours are and see if you can like find some way to plot a route through them or something. That'd be quite cool. I'll have to have a look at it. I just want a tree. Please? That looks like it could be tree-shaped. Excuse me, although it is that electricity running off of it. Grab some more of this. Oh god. This is not the planet really to look for plants and trees to extract carbon from. Oh, but this looks strange plant-like. Hi. It's a sweet fruit instead, so not what we need. Oh, come on. Maybe underground. Maybe there'll be some in the cave underground. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Everything's fine. Right. You. Can I... Right. Anything in here that I can zap carbon related? Oh god. Hazardous. Right. These are just sodium. And these are oxygen ones. Okay. That's fine. We'll harvest them anyway. No, none of that. I don't even think it worked. Oh no. Must be some pretty strong stuff you've got stuck then. Ruh-roh. Oh, weapon charge depleted. Yep, okay. Well, let's not use our precious carbon, let's use some of our condensed carbon. My ship is a little ways off, Demon. It's, I have actually lost track of it. But we're trying to repair the systems on it at the moment, so it's no use to us at the moment anyway, because it can't fly. Oh, what about... No, that's cobalt. I really need something... Something living. That'd be good. My train is already coming apart at the back, so I tried to super glue it. Ah, it looks like it isn't ticking. Oh man. Oh, what's it? Millie's at work today, but Millie has I can't remember the name of it. Millie's got some special glue that's really good at like bonding stuff together because it's I think you can use it on rubbers and like soles of shoes and the rubber elements on shoes as well, because it actually ever so slightly it reacts to the surface and it kind of starts to ever so slightly chemically burn it, so that when you then mold it, it actually like fuses it together. I can't remember what it's called, but I'm sure Millie will be able to recommend something if not. Oh, where are you, plants? Where are you? I just need some plants, please. Or something that's going to give me carbon. What did I must, I mean, I got that carbon from something. What the hell did I get it from? Let's, I want to know what these pods are. Oh, hello. Ah. No, oxygen. God dang it. Also got my fleece, so that's the first job. Morning, as we don't have blue tonight, and we are having asthma, I don't want them in the house. Ah, fair enough, yeah. Yes, don't want to inhale any of that stuff. Ooh, extra seat system boost. Lovely. Jetpack third. Wait, that's a thing, a spaceport. Oh, what are those? Starting up there. Oh, but those are more navigational data nodes. These are quite funky. I don't think I've seen these before in the game. Yoink. Yoink. One more yoink. Right. Well, we might as well head towards civilization then, because the box here. Maybe I think I got them out of these out of some of these containers, you know. Just discard it. Don't really want to keep the rusted metal. What's in it? Condensed carbon. Yay! I just want normal carbon, please. Maybe in this little one. Oh. Carbon? Carbon. Any carbon. Some carbon? Please, I just want some carbon. I'm pretty sure I did, actually. I'm pretty sure that's where I got the carbon from in the first place, from one of those crates. Ooh, more crates. Change plans. Wet plans. It's raining wet out, so now can't mow. It's got a morning off. Have to do check-in during the evening. Lovely. Fantastic. Yeah, I know, Demon. We there aren't any trees here. there's no plant life. It's a frozen wasteland, and we've not come across anything so far. Excellent. There we go. There we go. Finally found some more carbon in one of these chests. So we're all good now. Now we can fix the visor. Celebratory chicken katsu dip thing. Ah, yeah. So B, I've had I popped down to Tesco this morning and I had to get some snacks and things and some stuff for lunch because I'm heading out after the stream. But they had some Yo Sushi stuff in, so I got some Yo Sushi California rolls, which I've devoured. See those? They were lovely. And then these are chicken katsu bites. It's going to sharpen that. But yeah, really, really nice. I love Yo Sushi. I managed to get Millie into Yo Sushi. I mean, Millie and I don't like fish, but there's so many other things that Yo Sushi does that are just so nice. I mean, I like all the meat-based things that they do anyway. All the veggie stuff as well is so good. So good. BR is so upset. Why? Sushi's so good and I don't like it. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, the California rolls had like crab meat in. And I like that. And again, like crab and prawn, I really, really like it. Yeah, just fish like tuna and stuff like that, I don't like. We love Yo Sushi too. Excellent, B. Excellent. We love a good Yo Sushi. And there's actually one that's there used to be one that's about 25-30 minutes from us down in Portsmouth, and then it closed trades. But apparently it's back. Apparently there's a new one there. Right, I need to create these nanotubes, don't I? And then let's just up our life support and hazard protection. While we're here. There we go, nanotubes. Huzzah! Right, analyze objects for rewards. But I want to see what this big thing is. Hi, what are you? Sure, I can't even pronounce that, but you're one of them. Oh, apparently it's been discovered by me, though. So it's a brand new creature. If it's brand new, can I name it? Have you had the strawberry mochi? The mochi. Oh, yeah, so good. I love it. Sorry, demon. Sorry. Yeah, I thought we could. Maybe we'll cover it off later. That's fine. Right. So the next thing to do is return to Starship and continue repairs. Use the compass and analysis visor to navigate. Okay, cool. We can do that. Right. Let's Yeah, I thought. Maybe it has been discovered by someone else. It was discovered by me though today. I thought maybe I can't change it. It's fine. It's fine. Meadowhall and Shepherd. No, I don't think we've ever ventured that far up. A Shepherd Way together. A tall tree off in the horizon. Tall tree. Oh no, that's a space bot, I think, demon. But I know what you mean. It looks like a tree top kind of thing. Ah, Dam City. There we are. Unless there was one somewhere else, demon, that you spotted. It's pretty barren, this place. Not gonna lie. Right. Anyway, back to the ship. What are these things? Inorganic object that just floats, or I guess so. Can I zap them? I can. Amazing. Yoink. I think there's a menu that. Yeah, I think you're right, Demon. I'll have to dig it out. We should all go. They have a Yo Sushi. Okay. Me and I used to go every January, and we'd get a hotel for the weekend. Oh, lovely. Or even London Fast. I mean, yeah, we can do wherever, can't we? We should sort that out. Go for a Yo Sushi. Yeah, it's always something like if Millie and I are out and about in places, we'll always try and find one while we're on our trip to have a Yo Sushi at. Love a good Yo Sushi. This planet's pretty though. I do like the snow and the ice, but it's pretty barren. It's yeah. Actually got. I think it's actually got 2 rings, or maybe we'll have to. Well, when we fly up, we'll have to see. I mean, there's either another planet or a moon, but I think it's another planet. Up there. Right, our ship's just over that ridge. Put the auto on and have another Yo Sushi bite. Katsu bite. Yeah, it can get super expensive, but so worth it. When I lived in Guildford, for work. Ow! Fucking plant. For that, you must die. There we go. Onwards. Yeah, when I lived in Guildford, there was a Yo Sushi in Guildford, and probably maybe once every 6 or 7 weeks, myself and a couple others from work would go down on a Monday because they do the Yo Sushi Blue Mondays, where a load of the dishes are like half price or with reduced costs, and we'd go in, we'd fill up, and we'd eat so much food. Oh, so good, so good. I've eaten all this food and now I'm still hungry. Your guilty pleasure after doing extra shopping. Yeah, great idea. Great idea. Right, repair the pulse engines. That we can do. Aye, aye, Captain. Righty. I love the music in this game. The music's always been a great feature of the game. So good. It's one of the games that you can play. Like, you don't even have to be like if you want to play solo, and just turn the volume up a little bit, and then just really immerse yourself in it for a couple of hours, and you can. It's just beautiful. Again, it's very reminiscent of the soundscape I found of Elite, especially now that they've added, or they've got the music to be a bit more prominent in it. It's just, yeah, sounds fantastic. Technology is critically damaged, right? So we need some pure ferrite and some the hydrogen jelly. Lovely. Okay, we can do that. Craft them in the inventory slots. I'm sure we can do that. There we go. Okay. Part 1 complete. And then pure ferrite. Exit the ship. So this is where we're going to learn about the refiner. Pretty sure. Here we go. Yeah, refining things. I must admit, the tutorial, like the way the tutorial system now works in this, is dramatically better than what it was. I remember the first time I ever played it, which was when it first launched. Like the tutorial wasn't bad. There was a tutorial in here, but it was just so basic in terms of just do this, and then job done. It didn't explain anything about the other systems, or like, and it wasn't quite as component driven. It was just like one item at a time, and it made it it just made it just you could get something wrong and be stuck for quite a long time when it initially. But this is really well worked out now. Again, it's definitely like a proper gaming redemption story. Like they've done a really good job on improving the game over the last 5 years since it came out. Funnily enough, Hello Games were based in Guildford, just down the road from where I lived actually. Residual goop, probably don't need that. Skin contact not advised. No, let's just start that. Excellent. Did we repair it? Maybe. Oh yeah, we've got some nanites. Hey Zach. How long has it been since I played, good sir? So I haven't. Oh, cheers, Zach. Yeah, we're to be fair, we're just starting back off. I haven't played it in probably about a year, and even when I did then, when the game first came out, I played probably a couple hundred hours of it. But I've not played an awful lot of the updates, so I'm kind of just refamiliarizing myself with it. But yeah, the next couple of like sessions on it, if you're about, some hints and tips would be great. But I think this one we're just going to run through the tutorial, find our feet as such amongst the stars. But thank you kindly. Tips don't get eaten. Exactly, B, right? Don't get eaten by space plants or animals and you'll be fine. Right, the ferrite dust. Let's look for some ferrite dust. On the floor here, so we can grab some right. Crafting. What am I crafting? Portable refiner, which I need to do in technology. Not in that. I need to go into exosuit. Where do I need to go for it? No. Craft in an empty slot. Oh, menus. Oh, metal plate, because I need metal plating first. Idiotto. There we go. Right, and then... Ooh. Okay, so we've got enough of the other stuff. Control. Right, build menu. Here we go, portable refiner. How do I rotate? Okay. Right, plonk. Don't want to pick it up. Okay. Right. fuel inverter. So I think we'll use probably the condensed carbon for this. And then on this one, we need some pure ferrite. So we need some ferrite dust. We need some more. Let's hold off on that until we've gathered a bit more. I will fill it all the way up. Had high potential, and they managed to bring it out eventually, it sounds. Yeah, it was it was a classic case of they had a demo they had a demo that they brought out for it, what, like a year or two before it launched, and it in typical like demo fashion, the demo didn't represent the gameplay at launch at all, and the problem was that at no point had they kind of really flagged that they were making changes that would mean it had to be different. Like the whole multiplayer element came a long way after the game, and yet that had been kind of a core thing that they talked about and discussed about being in the game, you know, early days to make it work so that you could play with friends. And, you know, all of that was just very disappointing. I want to add more to it. Can I... Oh no, there we are. Add more. X. It was just a very disappointing launch because of that, and then there was a lot of backlash because, you know, they're a small indie game company, and they were trying to work through it as quickly as possible. But, you know, in fairness to them, they put their hands up and they admitted that, you know, yep, we made a mistake. We didn't communicate this clearly enough. We should have done. And let's see, let's put that in there. And, you know, we're going to work to fix this. And a lot of people initially thought, yeah, but how long is this going to take to fix? Because, you know, we're talking about lots of missing components from this game, right? But, you know, they took the time, they kept everyone up to date in terms of what they're doing, and, you know, I think the main thing is that each subsequent update has been a massive marked improvement on the last, either it being new content or reworking game systems. It's, yeah, the CEO of the company got so many death threats, and yeah, and he was doing everything to kind of protect the staff as well. It was awful. I mean, it's already, like, fundamentally at the end of the day, like, it's only a game. Yeah, and I appreciate if you've pre-ordered and you spent some money and pre-ordered it, then yeah, of course, you as a consumer, you know, might feel that you've been let down in that regard, but that's why you have refunds, or that's why, you know, that's kind of the risk you take with pre-ordering, is that, you know, you're taking that first kind of, you know, that risk point, aren't you, to a degree, if unknown, or, you know, you wait till the game comes out, you see what the reviews are like. And for an indie game studio, you know, I think it was their first game as Hello Games, or if it was the first in the, well, it's certainly the first in this kind of genre. I mean, it's a big game. Like, what they're trying to do was not a small thing. I mean, everyone knows the great example of Star Citizen, right? I mean, when did that finish its Kickstarter compared to where it is now, or whatever it was? Can't remember if it was Kickstarter or another one, but, you know, when it finished its crowd sourced funding initially, like, it made millions from that, millions and millions, and it's still not complete. It's still not launched. I'm not saying this is on the same scale, but what they're doing in terms of all, like, this procedural, like, galaxy and universe is really impressive, like, tech in terms of how they do it all. And it was never going to be an easy thing, right? And, like, that's how I went into it when I remember reading about it in PC Gamer. I remember reading when Lionheart had subscriptions to PC Gamer. He used to read it, and then he used to pass them on to me to read. And I remember him saying when him showing me it, and I go, this could be an amazing game, right? This would be awesome. And it was. I remember reading it and thinking, oh yeah, that sounds quite ambitious for an indie game studio. And I guess that kind of helped me when I first started playing it, because I kind of went in the knowledge that, you know, probably it's not all going to be working like they think it will be day one, and it will get better. And again, through all of it, I thoroughly enjoyed what it was, because at that point in time there wasn't another game out there like it. I think I'd been dipping in between that and Elite at the time, but there wasn't really anything else out there like this on this scale, and that was the fun thing. 351 million for Star Citizen as of March this year. It's bonkers, bonkers, isn't it, Icini? Yeah. But this is it. I mean, this is the point. A lot of like even AAA titles or other indie studios will have taken like all those threats and all the things, gone, you know what? Okay, we're just going to scrap it because we can't, we can't invest more time into this. We don't want to. The backlash that we're getting is not good. But they turned it into a really they turned it into a really kind of positive element where it was a story of redemption. It's like they openly admitted, we've let people down. We admit that. We're going to do our best to fix it. And that's what they've done. They've worked hard for the last 5 years to update and continually improving a game. People have spent... Yeah, I know, I think Lionheart bought quite an expensive ship. I don't think it was in the thousands, but I think he bought quite a big, expensive ship, and he's only like played it a handful of times because there wasn't enough to do. To be fair, after like the No Man's Sky stuff, before we go back to looking at Odyssey, when there's more updates on Odyssey, I'd quite like to maybe jump into Star Citizen because I've not jumped into it in my ship that I have on it in a long time, because it's always been that's been one of the games, unlike No Man's Sky, which actually I didn't have many performance issues when it first came out, even to now. I didn't really have that many problems with it from a hardware or running perspective. But Star Citizen was awful. I mean, and I know they switched from the CryEngine to the Amazon Games, to the Amazon Lumberyard, I think is what it's called. The Amazon game engine quite early on. But even then, it didn't improve. Like, it wasn't like a sudden, oh yeah, now I've got like 60 FPS and this is actually playable. It was still, low 20s, mid 30s maybe. And that was even before I was playing on like an ultra wide. This is when it was on a more sensible like 1080 screen and everything else. But hey ho, I hope, again, with all that money, I hope they keep driving forward. Eventually, it could be the most fantastic space RPG-esque game ever, which would be brilliant. If it could ever live up to that, all our expectations and hope of what it will be. But the problem is, by that point, somebody else may have come along and just made another game, right? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I mean that was the thing, Demon. At least there were bits missing, and there were bits that they changed in the game that it didn't do, but it ran and it worked. Thing is, parts have been in development for years, and they also so this is the thing, right? The release cycle on those features, as you say, like the persistent like multiverse or universe that they have in Star Citizen has been rewritten like 5 or 6 times in different technologies to try and make it work. It will get released, and EA will swoop in. Yeah, yeah. Exactly. I think the only game I've ever pre-ordered is CK3, and I'm just ultra cautious and patient with anything. Yeah, I mean, look, you have to look at it. Like, I know, for example, that there are certain games in, like, series of games or certain games from certain publishers that I have no concern over the level of quality either at launch or the progressive quality over that game's lifetime. And therefore, I'm happy to take that kind of consumer risk of saying, yeah, I'm happy to pre-order that. And if it's crap at launch, then it's crap at launch, but it will get better because I have that faith in that company, and based on the other games that they've done and other things that they've worked on. But yeah, certainly like brand new games and things, that's where it's great to see more and more game companies doing early access, like beta launches or pre-alpha testing launches and things like that, so you can get a feel of it and go, yeah, this is something that I could see myself playing, and I like the mechanics that they've got in here. Okay, I appreciate there are some issues with X, Y, or Z, but I can see that there's a roadmap out for it. And I think in this day and age as well, it's something that like most gamers, I think, are kind of savvy enough to go, okay, well, yeah, if something doesn't quite work right, it's not throw all of our toys out the pram. Probably something they're going to fix. Game companies have gotten a lot better. Historically there have been some that have been. I mean, EA is a really good example, right? Some games they pick up and they will, they bug fix those super quickly, and they're really reactive. And again, this happens because EA are a publisher as well, and they work with lots of different game studios building these things. But a really good example of one of theirs is that. God, what was it? You had those. It was an exosuit game. On a off-world planet. God, what was it called? But it did awfully, basically. I remember playing the beta for it, and that was buggy as hell, and that was about a month away from launch, and it was like, and they didn't delay it, and guess what? It was still buggy at launch, and it was awful, and it's basically died a death now because it never improved. That's fair. I actually think I quite actually like Alex. I do too, Harathi, because actually, like, you get a great, like, things like Valheim. You know, look at that. Not only is it a really good way for indie devs to get a game out there early on, and then, you know, obviously get some much needed funds in to help support them, but also people can go, this is something that I really. I mean, like, we've played probably into the hundreds of hours of Valheim now, and it's and I, you know, for the money that I paid, even in early access, Anthem, thank you, BR, that's it. But yeah, for Valheim, even in early access, I feel like I've had my money's worth already, and it's only in early access. So the benefit is that I can revisit that, a bit like I'm doing now with No Man's Sky, and know that I'm going to get something out of it. And, like, that's the thing, right? There is no harm in putting your hand up and going, you know what, we're going to delay this a little bit because of your feedback. And better to say because of your, you know, you the gamers, the consumers' feedback, than us saying we've just not got enough time, because that's poor planning or poor management on the game company side. So as you said, Isini, New World, they recently had their beta. So this is the Amazon MMO that they've been building that I streamed a bit of last year, end of last year. I played the beta recently, and actually there were loads of really good reworked components from the first beta that I played last year. And there's lots of things that people have now, because they've done more stress testing on it, that people have picked up on and they've fed back on. And again, rightly, they've gone, why should we launch this at the end of August, which was the initial date, and still have people disappointed in what we're offering and things, and then have that backlash when we launch? Why not, again, do the sensible thing, go, look, we hear the feedback, we've got it all collected down, this is what we're going to work on, we're going to delay the launch by a month to allow us time to implement that, and then continue iterating. Because it just gives a bit more confidence and faith that they're actually actively supporting the game. Because the worst thing, you know, the last thing you want to hear is, okay, well, we've got your feedback, but we're going to address it after the launch, because that immediately says maybe we don't care so much, or maybe we're not going to do that because if the game doesn't launch well, we'll just drop it because it's going to cost us too much money. And that's what that happens in AAA games a lot of the time. You know, these big publishers will basically only back the profitable games. You know, indie devs, you know, it's not just the fact that they need to make their money on it, because that's, you know, what they've been, that, you know, they don't have the resource and asset that the larger AAA companies have, and the backing and the financial backing that they have. So they've got to make it work. And, you know, that's where they, you know, they pour everything into it to make it work. And, you know, No Man's Sky is a really good counter to that. And then again, you said, Dan, like, Cyberpunk is a really good look at that. You know, look what happened with that, and they've, you know, unfortunately, they've kind of, you know, Project Red have kind of, you know, marred themselves a little bit there, because you look back at other things they've done, like The Witcher 3, and you think, yeah, but hang on, how did Cyberpunk get to that point when we have a game as good as The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt? Like, what happened? And, you know, well, we all know what happened, but yeah. The only question, because I don't much gaming industry, is it mainly Steam that has made early access a big thing? It's always been around. So it's always been around. It was yeah. I mean, that's the other thing I see. So we'll come back to that in a sec, Kathy. But yeah, just to follow up on that point, I see. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, right? Unfortunately, especially in today's age, where it's so much easier to communicate on social media and directly kind of communicate with the game dev teams, they receive a lot more upfront abuse. And again, it's not fair, because fundamentally the people building and developing the code are not the ones at fault here by any means. Typically, it's, you know, it's the upper management saying, yeah, but we want to make more money on this, so we need to get the game. We need to make money now. We want to get the game out. Let's just ship the game. What do you mean there are bugs? Well, we'll fix the bugs afterwards, right? It's all good. Just get the game out. Let's sell copies, etc., etc. It's a crappy way to run a business when you're solely reliant on the consumers. But unfortunately, when you're a big enough company, you can take that potential risk and hit. So yeah, Steam made early access like a recognizable concept, but early access has always been like around in terms of the kind of core concept of you either paying a fee earlier to get access to, say, alpha builds or beta builds, or way back, there always used to be lots of like free demo builds of games. Creative Assembly used to do it quite a lot with the early Total Wars, and they'd release like standalone demo builds of the game as early access features, and they'd get tests and feedback from it. They wouldn't charge anything for it because they wanted the feedback from it. These, yeah, demo disc days, exactly that. So that's what they were, and a lot of them weren't like final like gold build of the game. They were earlier build, like the alpha builds that we now get to test and do play tests with. So Steam made it certainly a popular thing with their green light system. Taking community-run projects or indie-based games and promoting them onto the Steam platform, they'd give them reduced transaction fees, reduced and like help and support in terms of resourcing it and serving up those games and distributing those games as well, so that was a reduced cost on the indie developer. But of course, because of the Steam platform, it's an easy way to distribute your game because you can upload it into their system, and then you manage it through all of your game client installers. Brilliant. But way back in the day when pretty much every game had a separate game installer, yeah, it was still a thing around then. Yeah, demo discs were a great thing. Steam over the past years have had a demo festival. Yeah, and like this is the thing, right? There's no heart, and I personally, I foresee this kind of being the more accepted norm going forward, is that EA, for example, have started taking it on more and more. You look historically back at basically like the Battlefield series, and I know, for example, there's stuff going on at the moment, which I can't talk about, but there is stuff going on. So with Battlefield 2042, for example, I might have signed something along those lines, but can't talk about it. All good. But yeah, like, historically, the Battlefield game series is a really good one to look at because EA have done lots of playtests with that over the years. Prior to the game coming out, prior to the game being announced and launched, like when they launch these games, you quite often see them showing a little bit of in-game gameplay from multiplayer sessions. And if you look carefully, you'll notice that there are in-game game tags. And when they first started doing them, they were dev v dev, and they had their dev teams playing against one another. And then I think it was around Battlefield 3, 4, when they started announcing that, they started actually inviting people in. Lots of them were YouTubers, lots of them were kind of friends and other colleagues working in other departments, but they would invite them in prior to announcing the game to do some early gameplay tests, to record it, to then produce the gameplay footage. And that kind of kicked off from that standpoint, from EA side with the Battlefield genre, how they would kind of go more into that. So yeah, it's oh god, Lionheart's talking. Yeah, I mean, I get some games to test. It's like New World. I signed up for that before it was officially like announced, and I got some stuff through then, and I got to do a pre-alpha gameplay test of that, which I can talk about now, but I couldn't talk about it at the time. It's great. And then the second one, we were allowed to stream it, which was really cool. But like a lot of this stuff is publicly available. You don't have to be a streamer or anything. You just have to look at the websites and just sign up. And it's luck of the draw a lot of the time in terms of just getting emailed out and invited to it. The one thing that does help is if you do get involved in some of these games, you tend to get maybe not prioritized, but looked more favorably on in terms of, oh, well, these people have been involved in lots of beta tests or lots of pre-alpha gameplay tests, etc. So that can help. But yeah, look, it's a really good thing to do. Like, and fundamentally, it costs them nothing. It costs them nothing to get a load of free feedback from their end user. And like, why wouldn't you do it? Because you can pay people to do user testing on things, and it's an incredibly lucrative business. Like, and it's super expensive. One of the companies that's within our group of companies that I work with, that's basically their full-on role is user testing. And they have huge clients that go to them and say, we want 5,000 people to test this product, or to test this piece of software, or test this piece of hardware, or test this product, and we want the feedback back from it. And game companies could do that as well, and often do that in private closed groups. But equally, when the final end user market is gamers, just contact some gamers, because they're going to give you the feedback, and they're going to do it for free for the chance of playing the game early. I played the very first beta. So that's the one I think, or the beta or the alpha, whichever was the closed NDA one that they did a couple of years ago. I think it was the one that I first joined. That slightly improves my opinion of EA. I think it's really good. Yeah. So like again, for all of EA's badness, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Right. Anyway, let's pick up this refiner. Let's jump back in our ship and start making some progress here so we can do a bit of flying, maybe. It really is a different game, I see. Yeah, it really is. Right, okay, so the good news is, all systems are functional. Seek answers among the stars, press W, take off. We're up! We're flying! Okay. Fire up these engines. Well, I think I was engaging the pulse engine then. Let's okay. Roberta. Test the flight controls. W. Oh, here we are. Up above the planet now. Oh, look at that. Pretty rings. It is an icy boy. Test boost. Okay. Oh, there's a moon. And there's another planet. Hold space. Okay. Pulse engine engaged. Oh god! We're zooming! Should I stop? I'm gonna stop. Answer the communicator. Okay. Incoming transmission. Keyboard or mouse? I'm using keyboard or mouse at the moment. Demon. I'm excellent. I might be. The broadcast ends strangely as it begins. The final piece of the signal appears to be a set of planetary coordinates. Input coordinates.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Oh, that's my compass up top. So that's where I want to go. Right. Okay. Follow the coordinates and find the signal source. Pilot towards the coordinates of the marker and engage the pulse drives with the spacebar. Okay. Let's hope we don't hit all of these things then. Engaging! It's fine, we can fly straight through those asteroids with the pulse engine. We're good. Beginning orbital flight. Ooh, this is nice. This looks nice. Can I? Is there free look? There is. Ooh, look at that view. A lovely view. Is there a photo mode in here? Must be a photo mode. No. Photo mode. Here we go. How do I enter photo mode? Oh, I don't know. Take a screenshot. No. I'm sure we'll learn about that. But that is a view. Look at that. It's a very pretty game. I love the art style on it. I always have. It's always looked great. A lot of oohing and ahhing, and then it turns into screaming and running. Exactly, Tim, as all things should. As all good things should. Yeah, I don't know actually if I would play this with a hot ass. I feel like this might be a good game for maybe like a standalone joystick. But because you're on the ground so much, switching between the two control systems might just be more of a faff than it's worth. I don't know. Okay, good news is we've landed sort of safely. So we'll hop out. I mean, the wing of the ship is in a rock, and I'm not sure the front foot is down, but it'll do. It'll do. Oh, what are you, strange thing? It's a Sentinel drone. Ah, yeah, it's a Sentinel. Right.
Ground protection falling.
Activate target sweep. Okay. What are the coordinates from the signal source? Signal still distant. Oh, return to ship. Oh, I'm a ways off. Fine. Fine. Do we have enough power to lift off, though? It's not that far. I mean, it was just over the hill. How far out is this thing? Right here, well, I'll do it. In that hole in the ground. Quick menu and then the camera icon, I think. Aha. I think you're right. I see neat. Camera, toggle camera. No, that's that one. How do I get into the... There we go. No, those are wires.
Ground protection falling.
I want to... How do I get rid of that one? Build is Z, right? Oh, X, not Z, I think. Yes, sorry, there you are. You're right. Z to bring up the last thing you built. Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. Photo mode. Ooh. Tiny. F. Right. Move sun. Oh, oh, that's quite cool. That you can just, in photo mode, you can just change it. Make it nighttime by putting the sun down there. That's quite cool. Hide menu. There we go. Let's bring that back up. That's cool. Hi, buddy. Everything's fine. Target is aligned. Okay. Oh, you've actually got to find, like, properly find it now. That's cool. So that wasn't a thing before. It was quite obvious where you had to go. Oh, I like that. That's cool. Somewhere down here. There it is. Awesome. Oh, that's much cooler. Oh, I like that. Lovely stuff. Right, fix some broken technology. Sparking wires of the machine generate a signal. Tapping out it broadcasts to the void. Whoever left the message is long gone. Let's decipher it then. Beep boop, zeep zoop. Robot captain. No fuel. Something. Failed to reach station. Hazard protection low. No choice but to... Bleh! Underground. Deployed base computer. Okay. Right, so this can do the base building. Bit of the tutorial. Cool. And we've got the train manipulator. Okay. Mining copper to build the base computer. Mining copper requires the train. So I'm guessing we need to install the technology.
Technology installed.
Okay, right, so we need some nanotubes and some dihydrogen jelly. Okay, we can sort that. We have the power, probably.
Constructed.
And we need 2 of those, so one moment, please. I think there's a quick one for make more. Yeah, craft more. E. Okay. I'll get used to the key binding thing. Right. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Right, activated with G, that's it. That toggles between our mining and terrain. Okay, cool. So we need to gather some copper. We need to find a copper deposit there, don't we? Or are we going to get it from anything? That's such a good power. I'm pretty sure we need to find some copper. So let's scan. Oh, here we are. Locate deposits. Yeah, there we go. Scan for it, yeah. So we need to bring up the analyzer, which we're in now, and then copper is. There we are. There's a copper deposit. Anything a bit closer.
Thermal protection.
Outside. We don't need thermal protection, probably. Maybe. What are you? What the heck? What the feck is that? He's got lots of. He's got like teeth on his head and eyes everywhere else. Amazing. And he's got a little blobby. He's got a friend. Amazing. Right. Sorry. Back to the mining. Oh dear. I think that other one over there was actually the. Yeah, I think it was the nearest. Alright, then we'll go for that one then. The bloggy. Kill it. I'm not going to kill it unless I need to. I'm a benevolent space explorer. Plus, later in the game, it will come back to bite me. Not physically, hopefully, but maybe. Some things get real big and scary and will start attacking and chasing you. And before I don't have the bolt caster yet, do I? I mean, I could install it, but I don't have it yet, and I need materials. So until I've actually got a weapon, other than just my mining laser, it's probably going to be best to wait. But later on, we'll kill things when we actually have some viable firepower. We will. It's fine. Living slime. Nutrient source unknown. Yeah, why not? Let's keep that because why not? Gift it to someone maybe, and we come across on our travels. Okay. Copper. I think what I'll try and do, because I'm gonna, and one of the reasons I wanted to move Final Fantasy 9 stream is I want to. I was thinking about it the other day. I could. I've got it on my Switch, and I've also got it on the PlayStation as well. But I was thinking it might be cool to actually try and get my Switch set up, so that I could always play some games on that as well at some point. And I have got a capture card for it, but I need some time just to get it all configured and set up. So we might alternate it. We might do 1 week on of some No Man's Sky and 1 week on of some Final Fantasy to kind of spice things up a bit. But or maybe we'll try and squeeze some other ones in. Who knows? But I will get that sorted, and then we'll go with that as well. But it's quite nice coming back and playing some No Man's Sky. What I might do though with it, because there's quite a bit to do here, and it's not a linear story like Horizon 2. Ah! See? It's attacking me! I'm sorry. Sort of. I mean, I kind of probably caught him with the terrain laser, so my bad. But what I probably will do is I probably will... Hey, it's fine, I'm just mining stuff. And look, the spaceship's up there you need to be worried about. I probably will play a little bit of No Man's Sky in between streams, just to... Well, potentially, just to get certain bits done, or certain elements kind of completed so that we can do it. But I'll save all the good stuff for stream, for sure. Would anyone be interested in watching a Final Fantasy V stream? I'll definitely be. I think that's probably... I'm trying to remember. I think I've played Final Fantasy 3 and up, but I don't think I've... There's several of the earlier ones that I never completed. I've completed, I think, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10-2, and... Did I do 11? Or the one after it? No, because I think it moved on to... I'm trying to remember which one I completed off there. I've done a range of the more recent ones in a row, and I've completed those. But yeah, I'd certainly love to watch that one. That'd be good. It's got dark outside. Let's hope thunder. Oh dear. Yep. Okay. Let's sort our exo suit out. There we go. Everything's fine. Right. Okay. Process the copper. Build menu. No, we need the refiner first. Portable refiner. Let's pop in. It was the... Oh, so the chromatic metals. That's what we can actually use for the podcast. Cool. Let's... Where's the copper gone? I'm missing it next there. Fuel supply, condensed carbon. In. I've been playing them all in order. Oh, amazing. Oh, yeah, definitely be. I'd... 11 is online, so maybe 12. That's it. So, I think... Because they did 10-2, which was technically what they classed as, I think, as... yeah, it was 10-2, wasn't it? And then 11 was online. Were 12 and 13 the ones with... oh, God, the main character's name. Was it, like, Thunder? No, not Thunder. Lightning. Wasn't her name Lightning or something like that? Right, now I can apparently build a base for the maybe we'll go back towards the ship to build this, because this probably isn't the best spot. Oh, best spot to build. It's from like towards the ship bit. There are 3 games 13, that's it, yeah. So I think I've played the first 2 parts of 13. I need to go back through that. Lightning, that was 13, and 13-2, that's it. That's the stuff. Yeah, I'd definitely tune in, B. If I'm about, I'll give it a watch, because it's, yeah, I don't think it's a game that I've either played or certainly not completed it. Oh, we could build a base down here, I guess, couldn't we? There's a cave entrance there, and there's the signal source there. Might be a better spot. Maybe we could use one of the caves to fill out some stuff. Wait, who's that down overhead? Yeah, let's put it over here, next to sub lobby. Right, let's get rid of these hazardous flora first. Fine. Everything's fine. You can move on now. Thanks. Bye. Okay. What can we build, base computer? Claim site. Yeah, let's claim the site. This is ours. I call this Pickle Base 1. Squaring, yeah. I remember when back in the day it was Squaresoft. Good times. I love Final Fantasy 2. It's by far my favourite game series ever. Entry as follows. Storm sweeping across, but construction supplies low. Depositing shelter plans while need to back soon. Hope you got all that. Excellent, we can make a wooden door frame. A wooden wall, a flora, containment, decoration, a wood floor panel, and a wooden roof. Lovely. Okay. Ah, if only we could make a place that looks that cool. Looks great. Alright. Let's make some wooden flooring. What's it going to use? Carbon. Okay. We could try and build this. Right, go back to that, and then to rotate scale. Oh, left. Oh. Oh god, I don't know like that. A and D, no. Okay. Thinking we'll just try and like wedge it in here a bit. Like some stairs or something. And the cave mouth, maybe. Oh god, what have I done? Oh, it's not flat. Can I... Oh, snap rotate, that's what I wanted. Okay, let's, if I switch that back, does it level it again? Yes. Right, let's plonk that in there. There we go, and it terraforms the land around it, which is great. Let's snap... Ow! Frickin' plant. God, I got rid of you. Right, let me get out of that. Die, hazardous flora, die. Maybe it grows back. Maybe it's just vicious. Okay. Yeah, so we can put a front on it like that, which is cool. The build system in this game is really good. I feel like how it like snaps everything together.
Incoming storm.
Oh, good. So no, what you're saying is no pressure, but there is a storm coming. Look busy. Crap, the storm's here. It's not the menu I want. Ah! Buttons.
Base computer online.
I can't see in this. I need to get
Protection falling.
into the cave. There we go. I might be able to build a little bit of the walls up out here. I couldn't see a damn thing. How far? 3 to 4 this games have come. Yeah. Building his house near toxic plants. I don't see it. Exactly. Fine. Right. I want that, and then I want the door over.
Protection falling.
Why is it not snapping to? be that some of this is in the way. Missing components. Of course it is. That's why I can't build anything else because I'm missing carbon. Oh god. That would help. Right, in that case then, let me tech portable refiner. Let's see if I can refine.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Oh good. So happy for you. I don't have any condensed carbon. I must have used it all up. So yeah, I was thinking I could just refine some of it. Making that sound. Yeah, the good news is the storm is done. There's some carbon over there though. It's fine, I'm just getting some carbon. Just offsod to be play. I don't want to attack it because I haven't got a weapon properly yet, and I know what happens when you attack these and the big things turn up. It's not good. Oh look, it's built a wall outside the wrong way round. Come on, just offsod, bud. It's fine, go on. Nothing to it. It's fine. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-doop. Yeah, I'll go and destroy that wall. Maybe then you'll bugger off. Build. No. Build. Delete that one. Okay, got some carbon back. I just need more carbon in general by the look of it. Okay, that's fine. In that case then, let's use the visor and see if we can find some... Hi friend. Problem is, there's not a lot of carbon on this planet because there's not a lot of plant life. Or harvestable plant life. We've been, to this point, we've been reliant on either on just finding it, or now we've got the refiner, I guess we're going to be reliant on using the refiner. But that's fine. Hopefully we'll come across a bit more of a sustainable sphere biome later on. There's some condensed copper down there. Copper carbon. Ah, frickin' spicy hazardous flora plant. I did nothing. You saw nothing. Everything's fine. See you later, officer. Fine. Just float on off. Everything's fine. Would the caves not have some kind of... Well, that's what I've looked for, but they've not had anything so far. Let's just finish that. Run away. We'll go back in and have a look, BR, and see what we can find. But yeah, from what I've seen so far, there's nothing nothing in there to mine or to convert. Oh, what was that? Space whale. Right, I'm off to football. No worries, Dan. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Catch you again soon. Where's this kid? Well, indeed, Demon. They're all over the place. Just grab these while the Sentinel's not watching us. Yeah, right. It's fine. Right.
Temperature levels stable.
Yeah, see, there's not an... Oh, God. There's a hazardous flora in here, which is just oxygen-based. He can't see me from up there. Fine. Wait a minute. Maybe I'll need to block this end of it off so that the sentinels can't come in. See, look at that. That's a great little hatch out. Oh, hey. Look at that. It's a great little cave. Beautiful. Right. Leave me alone now. Thanks. Bye. Right. Where's that condensed carbon? Okay. Into normal carbon. And we need a fuel source. I've got to use carbon to make carbon. Ah. Fine. Let's hope that it makes enough carbon to make this worthwhile. It looks like it will. It looks like it's going to make an absolute butt ton of carbon. Beautiful. See you later, Dan. Have a good weekend. Excellent. Okay, well that was fine. So that was well worth it. Okay, cool. Right, let's finish making off our base walls. If you could rotate this way around, that'd be great. Why do you not want to lock on? Is it because the base computer? It is, isn't it? Bollocks. Absolute bollocks. It's fine. We'll sort that out in a minute. Am I not going to be able to place this here because of the rocks? No, I can. Place that one there. Okay. There we go. It's all coming up Millhouse. Right, come on. Come on, I was just telling everyone about how good this system is, game. You need to work with me here. There we go. Oh, Mr. Blobby's trying to get into the house. Right, can I bet I can't move that now, can I? Oh, poop. I bet I can't move that. Arrgh. Right, why have I built a panel out here? Not removable. Right, we have to expand in the other way then. Or in fact, we'll just make it... Yeah, so that's fine. So we'll make it a small little... In fact, scrap that. What we're going to do is... Oh, what happened there? I pressed the button. Yeah. Don't mind me. We're going to make a wing. Yeah. In fact, go up this way. Everything's fine. I've got a plan. There we go. There we go. There we go. So this will be the front door now. Yeah, that one there. And then... need some windows. That'd be nice. I haven't got enough bloody carbon now, have I? Oh! Oh, I didn't build a door. It's fine. You can see what I'm trying to do. It's all good. We'll get there. Right. More bloomin' carbon. I don't know if I can actually spot carbon. Alright. ship precariously placed here. I wonder if I could open this hole up this side, because this could be like a little hidden landing bit. I'd have to up my pilot skills to get in there, because this is where our cave is. That's the hole that goes through, and then we could have a special entrance in that side. That'd be cool. Need to work out how to make creature pellets as well, so I can start feeding them to these little beasties and make them my friends. Ooh, carve. Anything carbon related down here? Any carbon? Anyone got any carbon? Just a speck of carbon. Oh. Maybe you're going to try and kill me. Let's not do that. No worries, Damien. Enjoy Sea of Thieves. Hope you have fun on the high seas. Watch out for them pirates. And the Kraken, in fact. Watch out for the Kraken. No worries. In fact, perhaps what we will do is... if we jump in and out of the ship, it will create a restore point. So maybe that's what I'll do, because I need to get ready soon to head on out and see a friend for their birthday. So that would be a good place to stop. So then next time, what I'll perhaps do in the meantime is finish off building the base and find some carbon. So the next time we can kind of carry on. Ooh, what are these? Ooh, what are these things? Vortex cube. I've got no idea what it is, but it's mine now. Doink. Like, where's the ship? Over there. Right. Let's go back to the ship super quick. And save, and then we can call it a there. Oh. Hi, Sentinel. Hi, Sentinel. We'll need to get that bolt caster soon, I think, as well. So that we can start getting rid of those Sentinels so they can leave us in peace when we're trying to excavate things. Otherwise, they're just going to be a tad painful. Right. Run. Run, little X, run. Hello, Senor Space Jellyfish. Right. I'm pretty sure if I hop in and out of that, there we go. Restore point saved. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right, okay. Options. Ooh. My face ain't on that one. There we go. There we go. And the game's all saved. Fantastic. We're all good. Brilliant. Well, there we go, peeps. Thanks, everyone, for tuning on in and for joining us this morning on some No Man's Sky. Hope you've enjoyed. It's been great chatting to everyone and seeing what everyone's been doing. Let's see. Is there anyone online that we can raid? There isn't at the moment. No worries, BR. Thank you very much for joining. Let's see. Is Haxo on? Oh, he is on. It's just grayed out for me. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. In that case, we'll go raid Haxo, which is a perfect end to it. Thank you, Rafi. And thank you, BR, for suggesting Haxo. Thanks, Demon. Hope you all have a good rest of your days then. And yeah, we'll catch up again soon. I think, I don't know quite what the plan is tomorrow evening in terms of community games. I don't know if we're going to just do some more Pummel Party or something different or whatever else. I'll catch up with Millie this evening and we can sort something out. But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning on in. Go say hello to Haxo. I think he's painting some of his Warhammer collection, which will be awesome to see. So yeah, go and say hello, and yeah, hope you all have good weekends and catch you again soon. Ciao for now.